Hello chess fans, this is Chess to Impress with another impressive position I would like to show you. We're going back to 2008, the 17th of October. The World Championship match between world champion Viswanathan Anand and the challenger Vladimir Kramnik. The third game of the match, the score is 1-all. Kramnik is white, Anand is black. And this is the position after 14 Queen d1 to e2 from Kramnik. The picture I just showed you, by the way, is the actual picture from the start of the third game. In this position, the most common moves are b5, b4 or bishop c8 to a6, but Anand had prepared an idea. He played bishop b7. And I'm quoting now from the magazine New in Chess, where Anand's second, Peter Heine Nielsen, analyzes this game. Not exactly a novelty, but so much less popular than 14 b4 and 14 bishop a6 that it seemed to take Kramnik completely by surprise. Up to now, everybody had been of the opinion that just developing the bishop to its most natural square and then continuing as if black has a massive attack is an unrealistic dream. But Vichy shows it's for real. Who came up with it? Well, Kazimjanov prepared it, but Vichy came up with it independently. I do recall a slight disappointment when during the first session both Kazimjanov and Vichy said they had a great idea in the Meran, and it turned out to be the same. But once we started analyzing it, the disappointment soon turned into joy. So it was all well prepared by the Anand team, and Kramnik had to figure out everything over the board. Let's move from the 14th move to the 25th move, and we have an endgame. Queen, rook and bishop for both parties, and white is 2 pawns up and 2 passed pawns up. But the position is about equal, but much easier to play for black, and both contestants were in time trouble at this stage. So Anand has full compensation for the 2 pawns, but with a best defense, Kramnik should keep it to a draw. But attacking in this case is a lot easier than defending, especially with little time on the clock. It's remarkable how safe the black king is on h6, and the white king is not happy at all and will be chased around the board. Let's move a few moves further. This is the position after the 33rd move from Kramnik, a mistake. He was in big trouble anyway, but Anand could have finished the game here immediately by taking that bishop. And now, if the queen takes back, there's rook g2 and king c1, queen takes b2 and mate in a few more moves. And if instead of playing queen takes d3, he plays rook takes d3, then there is queen c4, which is probably a move that both contestants had missed, because now rook c3 is not possible because of queen takes e2, winning the queen, and king d2 is also not possible because of queen c1, checkmate. So here Anand could have finished the game quickly by taking on d3. Instead he played bishop h3, also a strong move, he's still winning. And here Kramnik decided to give his queen and play his last trump card, which is the a pawn protected by the rook. a5, rook g2, skewering queen and king. a6, running up the board trying to make a new queen. Rook takes e2, bishop takes e2. But that pawn looks dangerous on a6, but it is not enough. The queen and the bishop are too strong and the white king is too exposed. I'll show you the last moves of the game. Both players were in terrible time pressure, and they still had 5 moves to make to the time control. Bishop f5 check, king b3, and Anand wins the bishop. King a2, queen takes e2, a7, almost at the queening square, but after queen c4, Anand gives a few checks to make the time control. Queen f1 check, king a2, bishop b1 check on the 41st move. Now both players had time to think, and Kramnik resigned. I'll quickly show you why he resigned. He could not play king a1 here because of bishop c2 and it's checkmate on the next move. So he has to go to b3, but then he loses more material. Queen takes f3, and let me just show you a variation to show how futile it is to play on. King b4, another pawn goes. The king can run to the pawn to try and help the pawn promote, but it's in vain. Queen a5 check, king a6, queen e2 check, king b7, and now queen takes b2 check. And the rook falls as well, while the queen will still then cover the promotion square. So Anand took the lead in the match, 2-1 up, and this picture shows the actual handshake at the end of the game. In the 5th game, they would repeat this opening, very brave of both players to go into this minefield again, and Anand would strike again, and that will be the subject of the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe so you'll be notified when I post my next video. This is Chess to Impress. Thank you for watching.